Amy, thank you, love.
Thank you, guys.
Good to see you.
Enjoy your raviolis.
All right, hey, if you get an HSN credit card, guess what? I won't personally, but somebody's going to send you $15, or you can use it on anything that you want to pick up in the show today. My show or anybody's show, even our raviolis, which are coming up. But check it out. You also get things like FlexPay and all kinds of cool stuff. So make sure you get yourself an HSN credit card. All right. I saved something very special for the end of the show. It's my pick. And it is Relli's Ravioli. The lovely and talented Tiffany Bucciarelli is here with me today, my bestie, my buddy. And I will tell you, you guys have ruined me for any other raviolis. I was very spoiled years and years ago when I was married. Italian mother-in-law made the best raviolis ever tasted. I will tell you this, these are just as good. I can't say they're better because, you know, she's gone now, but they are. And that is saying a lot. That is a woman right off the boat from Italy that used to make them by hand. You guys do the same thing.
I love
this. This is our brand new flavor. It is sausage and ricotta and some escarole, which is the best. It's like Italian spinach, not bitter, delicious.
So
These
good.
are heavenly. So let me tell you, I know you got a lot to talk about, but I want to show you what your choices are because we have many. First of all, you can get all 24 in the brand new sausage flavor, which is to die for. Or you can get the ricotta, blend of ricotta and wonderful cheeses. So you can get 24, 24. Or if you would like, you can go half and half, where you get a dozen of the spinach sausage, and then you get a dozen of the ricotta. If you want auto ship, I've got a dozen in each one of those. And I only have 40 of each. Oh my gosh, these are gonna sell out so quick. I only have 40 of each in the single ship. If you want sauce, we're gonna come to that next. We can give you the sauce and that adds $10 to the bill. But welcome to the show. Look at you making me raviolis. So
this is my favorite thing to do is watch you eat.
They're very special. And what I always notice about your raviolis, which I did, like I said, with my ex-mother-in-laws, they're not doughy. They use a very thin, paper-thin sheet of wonderfully made dough, and they concentrate on the filling, because that's what makes a ravioli. If I want pasta, I'll just eat regular pasta.
Right.
It's that filling, Tiffany. And if you want, tell your little story. I know. Tell about your family.
Yes.
I know you're not the cook.
I am not the cook.
But somebody is.
But my mother-in-law is. And you know, when I married my husband, my mother-in-law said, well, I don't want my son to never eat great food ever again. So these are ravioli made with 50 years of Italian traditions. And you talked about the thin pasta layer.
Yeah.
That is how the Italians do it. We do a super thin durum wheat layer of ravioli. The filling is supposed to be the hero of the ravioli with a little bit of marinara sauce. Our marinara sauce, which is to die for, and if you've never had our marinara sauce, I encourage you to pick it up because it really does create a perfect meal. And it's light and it's fresh. And ravioli to us is all year round. It's not just in the fall. It's not just warm, comforting food. It's all year round. And the reason that this sausage and escarole, sausage and vegetable, which is an Italian vegetable, escarole, we pair it with the ricotta cheese, ricotta impastata. And impastata, all that means is that we've drained all of the water out of the ricotta. So when you cut into our raviolis, what is going to pour out is fresh ricotta, whole milk cheese. In that sausage and escarole, that sausage and vegetable, you're getting a little savory, a little sweet. So if you love an Italian wedding soup, you were talking about the meatballs in Italian wedding soup. Like, we literally have crafted Italian wedding soup and put it in a ravioli.
You gotta get these. I'm just telling you, my son is addicted to them. I had 4 trays in my freezer. I went and checked a couple weeks ago, and there was like 2 trays left. He's taking them and he's bringing them to his house with his girlfriend, and those are the lobster ones. So, you know, he's hitting me up there. I will tell you, this traditional ravioli, and I don't even like to call it traditional because it's authentic. It's more like if you went to Italy, this is what you would see. Very thin pasta, perfectly made, and really, really good stuffing. And what I also noticed, on the sausage. It's very finely ground.
That's right.
It's very smooth. It's not like you get a big honking piece of sausage.
Right. So if you love Italian sweet sausage, this is why you're going to fall in love with these raviolis. They're finely ground, which makes it really, really light as well. So perfect. Like if you have, you know, family coming over, you want to dine al fresco, you know, pair it with a little salad like we did up front. How about an orange and fennel salad, right? Like this can be your center plate. Finish it off with an orange and fennel salad for light and fresh.
I would do the ricotta on a cold salad easily because I mean it's pasta and cheese.
That's what's for dinner.
So we are very busy, and I have so few of these to go around, guys. I mean, literally, I have a few dozen of each. I know, how good is that, right? I mean, this is Italian restaurant, high-end Italian restaurant food. Right. This is not even like peasant food. This is way up there. And you don't. What's great about it is you got to realize all these are done with love. A lot of the work is done by hand. The best ingredients, the best of the cheeses, the best of the fillings, the best of the pasta. We have a option where you can get the sauce. I'll get to that in a minute, but $69.95 will get you 24 of these. And here's the other thing. They are filling if you eat, like I could eat like 3 or 4, and I'm a big guy. Right. All right? But if you want to do them as an appetizer, or if you want to have them for lunch, you just put 2 or 3 on a plate.
They're so easy to cook.
With a light sauce. And like for a luncheon, like in the summer, I would love that.
They're so easy to cook. They come to you frozen. We flash freeze everything that we make at Relli's. We preserve the freshness. These are made fresh. We flash freeze them. When you get them home, throw them in the freezer. When you want to make them for dinner, you're going to take them out from frozen. You're going to pop them in boiling water.
Eating everyone.
Raviolis are so easy. See how they rose to the top? These are done and they're ready to be served. You put a little bit of the marinara sauce on the plate first, then put the raviolis on, a little bit of marinara sauce on the top, so that every bite you get that marinara sauce.
I would order the combo.
Yes,
because
combo
you know what?
For sure.
The yin and yang between the cheesy one and the spinach one, they're